2 out of 3 people feel chills when they hear certain music. The other third never will. The reason is buried in the white matter of your brain. Today, we're counting down the 5 most surprising things science has discovered about why music gives some people chills, from an unexpected personality trait that predicts it, all the way down to the single brain structure that makes it all possible. Some of these will change how you think about your own brain. Let's get into it. Starting with number 5, and this one is genuinely strange. Research shows that the temperature of your environment affects whether you'll get musical chills. People in cooler rooms report significantly more frisson. That's the scientific term for music-induced chills. Than people in warm environments. Why? Because your thermoregulation system and your emotional response system share neural territory. They're neighbors in your brain. And when one fires, it can accidentally trip the other. Your body's chill response to cold and your emotional chill response to music are using overlapping circuitry. So the next time you want to really feel a song, turn the AC down. It's not just a mood thing. It's a neural crosstalk thing. And this is just the beginning. The next discovery goes even deeper into your biology. Number 4, your personality type can actually predict whether you experience frisson. Researchers found a strong correlation between musical chills and a specific Big 5 personality trait called openness to experience. People who score high on openness, meaning they're drawn to novelty, complexity, and new ideas, report significantly more frisson than people who score low. But here's the nuance that most articles get wrong. It's not that open people are more emotional. They're not. They score average on emotional sensitivity tests. What they are is more engaged by complexity. Their brains are more willing to sit with ambiguity, to process unexpected patterns, to find reward in things that are strange or unfamiliar. And as we'll see in a moment, that willingness to engage with the unexpected is exactly what triggers the neurochemical cascade behind frisson. So being open doesn't make you feel more, it makes you process differently. And that processing difference has a physical signature in your brain that brings us to number 3. Number 3 is where things get wild. When you experience frisson, your brain releases dopamine, the same reward chemical you get from food, from winning, from anything your brain codes as important for survival. But here's what makes music unique. It triggers dopamine in 2 separate phases. Phase 1 happens during anticipation. Your prefrontal cortex is constantly predicting where the music is going, what note comes next, when the beat will drop, where the tension resolves. And when it senses a big payoff approaching, dopamine starts flowing before the moment even arrives. Phase 2 hits at the resolution. When the key changes, the chorus explodes, or the singer's voice cracks at exactly the perfect moment. If the payoff matches or exceeds the prediction, you get a second dopamine surge. This double hit is rare. Most pleasurable experiences give you one or the other, anticipation or payoff. Music gives you both. And the strength of both phases depends directly on something structural in your brain. Which brings us to number 2, and the discovery that changed everything. Number 2, the discovery at the heart of all of this. In 2016, neuroscientist Matthew Sachs at USC put frisson experiencers and non-experiencers in a brain scanner and compared their structural anatomy. Not their brain activity, their actual physical wiring. What he found was a measurable difference in white matter density. People who get chills from music have significantly more nerve fibers connecting their auditory cortex, the hearing center, to their anterior insular cortex and medial prefrontal cortex, the emotion and self-awareness centers. More fibers means faster transmission. Faster transmission means the emotional signal arrives before you've even consciously processed the melody. Your feelings about the music outrun your thoughts about it. And this explains the dopamine double hit. Those dense connections let your brain run faster predictions and generate stronger anticipation. They amplify both phases of the reward cycle. It's not that some people feel music more because they try harder or care more. They feel it more because their brains built a bigger pipeline between hearing and feeling. But even this isn't the most surprising part. That's number 1. Number 1, the finding that took even the researchers by surprise. If frisson depends on prediction and novelty, it should weaken with repetition. You already know the song. Your brain already knows what's coming. No surprise, no dopamine, no chills. But the data says the exact opposite. People often report their most intense frisson from songs they've heard dozens, sometimes hundreds of times. And the reason redefines what we think musical chills actually are. When you first experience a powerful song, your brain doesn't just store the notes. It encodes the entire emotional context, your mood, your environment, the people around you, the chapter of your life you were living. Every replay reactivates that complete emotional package. Your brain isn't predicting notes anymore. It's predicting feelings. And confirming an emotional prediction with perfect accuracy is one of the most powerful dopamine triggers your brain can produce. A song from when you were 17 can make your brain reconstruct the emotional architecture of that era in under 4 seconds. You're not just remembering, you're re-entering a state. And the denser your neural wiring, the higher the resolution of that emotional reconstruction. Some people's brains can rebuild entire emotional worlds from a guitar riff. That's not nostalgia. That's your brain using music as a portal. 5 discoveries. 1 message. The chills you feel from music aren't random, aren't imaginary, and aren't just about being emotional. They're the product of a specific brain architecture. Dense white matter highways, a dopamine system that double fires, and a memory mechanism that can reconstruct your past from a melody. Whether you experience frisson or not, your brain is doing something extraordinary every time you press play. But if you're in that 2/3 who feels it, now you know exactly what's firing, why it's firing, and how your brain decided that a 3-minute song was worth building a superhighway for. Now you know the 5 hidden reasons your brain treats